Hare Krishna. One time, some of our devotees were doing kirtan in Venice. As they were doing kirtan in this evening, it was a dry weather and everyone was thirsty and hungry. After an entire day of kirtan, the highlight was they would be traveling on a boat to an island where they would have a bath in the ocean and then have prasad. So as the kirtan was ending, the moon was rising in the sky and the moon rays was falling on the ocean, and it was so soothing and so beautiful to look at. Everyone was just anticipating to take this cool swim in the ocean. As the kirtan ended and they took this boat ride to this island, all of them were anticipating to enter into the ocean. So they all entered into the ocean, all the devotees, and there were jellyfish in the ocean. The ocean was infested with jellyfish. So as the devotees entered, the first batch entered the ocean, jellyfish caught their legs and all of them started to shout, Medusa, Medusa. In Spain, in Spanish, jellyfish is called Medusa. And all of them were telling the other devotees, don't come, there is jellyfish here. But all their minds had anticipated going in this ocean and having this swim. So they didn't care for it and they went and took their bath. Similarly, this material world may look very beautiful on the external. Just like this ocean was very appealing, very warming and calling. This moon rays falling on the ocean. But the ocean was infested with jellyfish. Similarly, what we see is just the superficial reality. This material world is a place where there is the miseries of jellyfish everywhere. Padam padam yad vipadam na tesham. There is miseries at every step. We know the pastime of Gajendra. Gajendra goes to this beautiful lake to take his bath, but he doesn't know that there is a crocodile waiting there. There is danger and miseries hiding behind this surface of beautiful display of material existence. So Maya is very clever in advertising. The advertisements of Maya are so captivating, we fall trapped to it, and then the miseries come. Gaurang Prabhu tells an interesting story. At one time, in one of the Western temples, there was a Govardhan Puja celebration, and they had made a beautiful cake to offer to Govardhan. And all the devotees were meditating on this cake. Just like the devotees in Venice were meditating on this ocean bath, all the devotees were meditating on this cake so that they could have this after the Govardhan Puja. So as they were served prasadam and this cake was served, they took their first bite in great anticipation, but they found it to be salty because the cook, instead of sugar, he put salt. It looks like a first class cake, but they took their bite, it was salty. They changed the side, hoping that it will be sweet on the other side, but it was salty there also. So Krishna stamped this world as Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. Miseries are unavoidable. Just the coverings may be attractive, but beneath it is the miseries of material existence. Just like we have the story in Krishna Leela, when the boys, the cowherd friends of Krishna, go to this Yamuna lake to drink water. They find the lake very beautiful and crystal clear, but the water was infested with the poison of Kaliya serpent. So when they drank this poison, they all died. So this is what happens when we indulge in sense gratification. When we indulge in sense gratification, spiritually we become dead. We lose our attitude of service. That is why in one of the bhajans our acharyas sing, Manushya janma paya Radha Krishna na bhajiya Janiya shuniya vishakhayinu. My dear Lord, after getting this rare human form of life, I have not worshipped you. Therefore, I have knowingly drunk poison. So that is our condition. We are running after the sense gratification of this world, but this is actually poisonous to us. Just like this water was infested with jellyfish, just like this cake was filled with salt, and just like the Yamuna lake was filled with poison of Kaliya, similarly this material world is filled with so much poison. So we take to sense gratification but it destroys our spirituality. So what is the cure for poison? The cure for poison is nectar. So when all the coward boys were lying dead there due to the poison of Kaliya, Krishna comes there and Lord Krishna glances at them. So that glance of Krishna is his nectar. Through that nectarian glance, Krishna revives everyone. So all of us are infested with the poison of sense gratification, being attracted to the temptations of this world. So we all need nectar. And that same Lord Krishna, who came 5000 years back to help these boys, to revive these boys, has come in Kali Yuga again. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. The same Lord Krishna has come in the form of his holy names, in the form of his katha. So when we take shelter of the nectar of Krishna consciousness, the nectar of bhakti, bhakti rasamrita sindhu, when we dive into the nectar of bhakti and devotional service to Lord Krishna, then we can get rid of this poison. Therefore the gopis sing in Gopi Geet, Tava katamritam tapta jivanam. My dear Lord, your katha, your holy names is the nectar to extinguish the miseries and the poison in our life. As Kulashekar Maharaj prays, Idam shariram parinama peshanam shatati avashyam patati avashyam shatasandhi jarjaram kimoshadam prichasi mooda dhurmate niramayam krishna rasayanam pipa. He says, my dear Lord, this body is inevitably going to be destroyed. No one can stop it. And what is the nectar that can make this body immortal? Krishna rasayanam piba. When we drink the nectar of Krishna, we can actually get rid of the poison of sense gratification and the temptations of this world. Hare Krishna.